Following the storms, many households are still without power, but a Chillicothe team is aiming to help those still in need by bagging lunches. Good morning, John and Rashawn. We currently set up right here at the back of the building so you guys can really get a good shot of what that collapse looks like right now. As you can see, it's from the back of the building to the middle. Sometimes school settings like these can be overwhelming and overstimulating with fluorescent lights and loud hallways. But this space aims to help with that. They're frustrated on two parts. One, because of this ongoing construction where you can see these cones just lining Springfield Road all the way down. And because, like you guys were saying when the show opened, this is an event that a lot of people, especially the residents, look forward to every summer. This is one of the activities you get to do. I'm going to preface, I'm not a professional hockey player, okay? So give me some grace here. The goal is to get it into those little holes there. And honestly, that looks a little bit better than what I've been doing. Like Balance said, there are little sprinkles that we felt while we were waiting out here this morning. And the students have told me that going into the second night, it's been a little bit tougher. And some students have opted to not sleep here overnight just because they don't have those tents. These are called Lux blocks. And whether you're trying to build a dinosaur, a molecule, or a windmill, they have limitless possibilities. And it's all to empower children's curiosity. When they come home around that time, they're going to finally get that welcome home from the community. So they're just saying it's a very full circle moment, and it's even more special to get to do it with somebody that's been in your life for a majority of your life. Summer, a new cafe spot is coming right to Peoria Safety Town, serving up inclusion and hope with every cup of coffee. And if you don't have one of these, which we've been telling you all day that you do need to wear them if you're looking into the sky, that's okay, because I'm joined by Everly here, and she's going to teach us how to make a pinhole projector. So get your paper and your pin ready. While many of those hunters may have their eyes on the prize, most of them say that the memories that actually come out of it are worth more than any price tag. Sophia's Kitchen serves as a food pantry for hundreds of people in Peoria 5 days a week. But with only 150 volunteers, they're about 30 people short of where they would like to be. Happy 4th of July, Central Illinois. We have been out here watching the parade, getting your guys' stories. We even met one couple that's been here for every single parade except for one. So this is a special tradition for them. And I'm here with the man that started it all, Mike McCoy. Mike, 43 years now.
Yeah.
What is your favorite memory from this? This is Lucy, a service dog with paws who's been trained at the Logan Correctional Center. It's a program that started in 2013, but all of that is now up in the air as the facility might be moved. You may have seen this colorful rainbow banner as you're driving down University with its message that all are welcome to this Christian church. Everyone within the LGBTQ+ community can find a safe space here. Good morning, Rashawn. It's an event that takes them nearly a year to plan, of course, to make sure that it's fun, but most importantly, safe. And after the shooting in Pennsylvania, Peoria Proud's treasurer tells me that's a conversation that they had to talk about this upcoming week as they head into the weekend for their festival. Sometimes a person's ability to swim is based on their accessibility to get those swimming lessons in their community or even afford that. So that's why today on 25 News, we wanted to give you guys live demonstrations of things that you can teach your kids at home at your community swim pool if you don't have accessibility to those swim lessons. I am currently walking along one of the sidewalks on Route 9. Now, if you notice behind me, there is a car parked. That's because the walkway goes straight into parking spaces for this plaza. Now, one of the goals of the project is to also ensure sidewalks along the route are ADA accessible. Jay Gray is live this morning in Paris with an amazing fencing uniform to show us, as well as a closer look at the wins. Good morning, Jay. Looking good in all white there. Mexico is set to have the largest elections in its history. More than 20,000 positions are on the ballot nationwide, and the country is poised to elect its first female president. CNN's Gustavo Valdez has more on this historic race where public safety is a top issue. As they say in Italian, I'll throw a little word at you guys there, auguri. Auguri to your championship that's coming up in June. That's what we said.
Does
yes.
That mean like best of luck?
Best wishes.
Okay.
Best wishes.
Well,
yes. And dozens of people passionate about working out participated in the annual Murph Challenge, which is an intense CrossFit workout done nationally through the holiday weekend.
And Julie, you got first-hand experience of that last week.
It was not easy, and I got like just a taste of it. So I would have made a huge face. I'm bad at hiding my emotions through my face. So.
Same. I would have stood there like,
And we were just talking about how beautiful diamonds are.
They are.
And the way they sparkle, especially in the sun,
Yes.
which I know we'll be getting.
Yes, we will, Jolie. I love the transition from that. That was perfect. But yes, I love diamonds, and I also love sunny conditions.
Me too.
It was not easy. It was not easy.
Bibiche Tanzia came to the Twin Cities in 2018 from Congo-Kinshasa, alongside her husband and 3 kids after being selected out of the 14 million people who entered in the DV lottery that year. Every year, the U.S. administers the DV program, allowing up to 55,000 immigrants to enter the U.S. from countries with low immigration to America. Tanzia first entered the program while still in Africa back in 2008 along with her husband, but neither were chosen, so coming to America seemed like a distant dream.
We are ready to go, but the day they said, no, you can't go, you can't go, you can't go. So it was horrible. I was crying.
It wasn't until a decade later, on their second try, they were given the opportunity to come, but this time with a different intention.
Then we decided to come here for the future of our child, so we came together.
But getting this visa was only half the battle.
Before somebody even gets to the point where they have a green card, they've probably already spent years trying to get that and may have gone through horrible things before being able to get that.
Tanzia found help with the immigration project in Normal, which helped her file for citizenship.
The language was the big challenge because it looked like I know everything, but it's in French.
The year Tanzia arrived, the Pew Research Center found only half of the immigrants in the U.S. were English proficient. She adds finding a stable and livable income as an immigrant family was another obstacle. Her husband began to look for work outside of the Twin Cities, but that took a toll on the family.
We can still like this. It's not easy. You have to come back so we can take care of the kid together. So he came back, but it was not easy. The first year, it was not easy.
But after half a decade on the road to citizenship, Tanzia will join 90 others who will soon complete this journey on Friday. In Bloomington, Jolie Rodriguez, 25 News.
I am someone who has always been driven by my career and kind of goals and what's next. But in the back of my mind, I always knew I wanted to be a mom.
Hillary Pesha, a single mother of 1 at the time, had always imagined raising a big family. And after her successful career, she decided to open her home and her heart to a different kind of motherhood.
I just then started that journey of getting my license to become a foster parent.
Her first foster child was reunited with his family after a year and a half. Pesha adds that goodbye was hard for her and her family. But months later, the baby fold called about twins in need of a foster home.
It was love at first sight, and I just thought, yeah, I'm not scared anymore. I think I could do twins.
Soon, Pesha learned that her foster twins, William and Walter, had 2 other siblings, Haven and Maverick, in another home.
When I found that out and I realized, okay, that means they're going to be split up to different homes, and it just honestly still get emotional thinking about it. It broke my heart to think that that they could be separated from their brother and sister.
And so she opened her home and her heart, reuniting the 4 siblings. And Elijah, he's getting to be the older brother he's always wanted to be. And on April 25th of this year, her family of 2 grew to 6.
This journey to adopt 4 kids, along with her own biological child, is quite an amazing feat for anyone. It really depends on the ability of the person who wants to adopt. They may not be capable of taking 4 kids. She was completely committed to bringing this family together.
And the Baby Fold adds they serve 110 foster children each year, but they currently have 167, more than they have ever seen. Winkleman also says the need for foster families is constant, and the more foster homes there are, the less likely siblings will be split up in the system.
Rose Hollerman was only 5 when her life was forever changed.
In 2001, I was in a car accident with my family that left me partially paralyzed from the waist down.
It wasn't until her rehabilitation journey when she discovered various adaptive sports. That led her to fall in love with basketball.
I think it was just like having teammates and being able to push fast and just loving how much contact and how fast-paced the game is.
In 2004, Hollerman started playing wheelchair basketball for a club team in Minnesota. At only 15 years old, Hollerman's determination led her to make her Paralympic debut at the 2012 London Games. Since then, she started a medal collection, taking home gold in Rio and bronze in Tokyo. And while bringing home another medal is on her mind, it's who will be in the stands this year that she's looking forward to most.
My mom and dad are coming, and I'm really excited for them to be here and to get to be a part of our journey.
Beyond inspiring on the court, she also one day hopes to make an impact in the classroom.
So I've gotten to grow up in Team USA, and I've had a lot of really great, strong females as examples that have taught me that education is one of the best things I can do for myself outside of the sport.
She's pursuing her master's in special education with Purdue Global while competing. She says getting her degree will help her in the years beyond her basketball career. But until then, Hollerman has got her eyes on the prize.
We're doing really well right now, and we're super excited for having that, and I think we have a great chance of being on the podium, and especially I think we can be on the top of the podium.
And yesterday, Hollerman and her team were able to secure a win over Great Britain, pushing them into the semifinals, where they will play China tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.